The Joshua Van title run starts now. I've been preaching for the last year that he was going to be the next champion, that he was going to dethrone Pantoja. So here we are. Let's break it down. So there are a few things that I think Joshua Van needs to watch out for. And a lot of his fights, if you look at his movement, he don't really move laterally, side to side. He kind of just moves in a straight line. And I think that Pantoja is going to meet him in the middle. And what I'm worried about is that a lot of the times in his fights, if you watch Joshua Van, his foot's always like right toe-to-toe with his opponent. Sometimes he's literally even stepping on their feet. Pantoja is going to grab that leg. You know, Pantoja is definitely going to grab that leg. Now, to counter that, there is a sequence in the Bruno Silva fight with Joshua Van where he goes for a takedown, he kind of pushes him off, and I think he hits him with a knee and drops him. So I could see something very similar to that happening if Pantoja is going to continuously shoot for that leg where he can get something off the break, where it's a elbow over the top or a knee up the middle to catch Pantoja. I can definitely see that happening. But that's something he definitely has to work on, moving side to side, not just walking into range, because he tends to not stay at distance. He doesn't pick his shots from a distance. He kind of, is in that pocket at all times. So that's a concern of mine. And the only other thing that I'd worry about is the leg kicks. I think that Joshua Van's legs are very hittable, and Pantoja throws occasionally some leg kicks. I think he'll definitely try to mix those in as well. I think that Joshua Van can really put pressure on Pantoja over this 5-round fight and break him. I think if he mixes in the body shots, I think that'll take out some of the gas out of Pantoja, so he's not wrestling as much later on in the 3rd and 4th round. And I think he could be the first person to finish Pantoja by strikes. I think he could finish Pantoja in 3 to 4 rounds. For sure. I can definitely see that happening. Be really scramble heavy. Like, don't get caught up in these grappling exchanges or trying to prove a point. Just get out of there. Don't let Pantoja take it back. All of his submissions, I think, except for like one in his entire career, are from a rear naked choke. So that's really all you got to look out for. You don't got to worry about no triangles. You don't got to worry about no crazy shit. You just got to worry about the rear naked choke. So I think that he could easily defend that. Yeah, I think Joshua Van is the next champion, man. I think this guy is the real deal. Everybody wants to talk about the lack of experience and grappling, and I don't know. Well, this will be the time to prove it. He's 24 years old. John Jones was 23 years old going up against Shogun. Sometimes it's just a change of the guard, and Pantoja's been on a run, and I think it's just Joshua Van's time. So, and new Joshua Van. Bet the money on it.